Jalen, I can't wait to talk to you about this one. Because when I saw this, I said, me and Jalen are about to argue in the studio. Former Michigan head coach, current Cavs head coach, John Beilein was in a film session when he criticized his players because they were no longer playing like a bunch of thugs. So, of course, the report gets out, and he walks it back. And here's what he had to say when he addressed it to the public. He said, quote, "I didn't realize I had said the word thugs, but my staff told me later I did, so I must have said it. I meant to say slugs, as in slow moving. We weren't playing hard before, and now we're playing harder." Then he moves on. "I meant it as a compliment. That's what I was trying to say. I've already talked to 8 of my players tonight, and they're telling me that they understand." Meant to say slugs, Jalen Rose. Meant to say slugs, Jalen Rose.
So a couple of things. As you know, I'm fond of John Beilein. I'm very grateful for what he did to the University of Michigan.
I know.
I'm fortunate that he allowed me to come spend time and talk to the team on multiple occasions, tickets to the game, all of that. But this is a perfect example of why an older white gentleman, basically in a sport that's 75% black, sometimes college coaches get criticized if they have what it takes to coach professionals. This is a perfect example. Let me tell you why. In his statement, he said he did not know what he said. That's the actual problem. Number 2, that he talked to 8 of his players, not 15 of them.
Mm-hmm.
That's his other problem. Also, what has been disseminating from Cleveland all season? Basically, players wanting him out, saying he can't relate, clapping back at him, Tristan Thompson yelling at him in the game, Kevin Love defiant when he got a small guy on him, when he's called out to come set a pick. These are all basketball circumstances that have nothing to do with these comments. Now, as somebody that's been called a thug by the media, it's actually one of the reasons why I wanted to get into this industry, the name calling. It makes me want to give mainstream America the definition of thug, because what has happened is Tupac Shakur was such a superstar and he glorified the term.
He popularized the term.
It's almost like rap music. It kind of got away from what it really means.
Yes.
So now you have a generation of people using that term, or a lot of people from suburban environments using that term, but don't really know the impetus of it. If I'm a coach and I tell my team that they're playing like thugs, that don't mean that they're tough.
Or they need to play like thugs.
That means they're out there trying to hurt somebody.
Yes.
A thug is a criminal. That's a street lifestyle. A slug is somebody that is slow and or lazy. 2 way different things that both, by the way, you ready for this? Could fit in that sentence that he said.
That's another thing. It's not what you do. It's not what you say. It's how you say it.
Correct.
It's the context. It's the vibe. It's the relationship you have with the people that you say it to. So I think there's a lot of other variables in the equation than just the fact that he used the word thug. I think that them losing and that the team kind of having a little bit of a working relationship with him played into this. But I have to ask you this question. Sometimes the cover-up is worse than the crime. Do you honestly, seriously, honestly believe that he meant to say the word slugs and he said thugs? Or is that just a convenient little cover-up after it blew up in his face?
I got to say the cover-up is worse than a crime, because I've sat in a lot of locker rooms. I've played a lot of basketball. I've been around a lot of coaches. I've never heard that term used. And also, I'm pretty sure he's never used that term with the team. That's what makes it unique. Say that's something that he says all of the time and then had a slip of the tongue. It's something that can be forgiven. But it sounds like this is a term he used for the first time, didn't realize he said it, had to be told by the GM that he says it. That creates the issue, which is unfortunate for him, because I'm pretty sure right now, he's like, why did I leave college for the pros?
Yeah, I didn't have these problems in college.
Why did I leave college for the pros?
You made a great point. He got 7 more phone calls to make. He got to get in the phone.
Correct.
Thanks so much for watching ESPN on YouTube. For more sports analysis and highlights, download the ESPN app. And for live streaming and premium content, subscribe to ESPN+.